Former governor of Vermont, Howard Dean, literally ruined his career over the Dean scream. Wow. We actually have an old head in here. The Dean scream is what Chappelle, back in the early days, made an entire skit based off of. We're going to Oregon. We're going to Vermont. Ah! And then Chappelle made an entire skit out of it. His career ended on the spot. That is a classic, which is so stupid. It's actually. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the clip. What was his name again? Dean. I'll just do Dean Scream. It's crazy to think of this now because at this point, this guy would get 1 million Twitter followers overnight and become a TikTok sensation if he did this right now. But this ruined his entire political career. This one moment, this one goofy scream.
And you know something?
Tell him, Dean.
You know something?
Or
Not only
Howard.
are we going to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin, we're going to South Carolina and
Yep.
Oklahoma
Yep.
and Arizona and North Dakota and New
Yes.
Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
Fuck yeah, Howard! He sounds like the president from Independence Day when he gives his last speech.
Arizona or New Mexico, Oklahoma.
I don't remember this for sure, but I do remember reading that he was actually an extremely liked candidate right up until that moment. I'm going way into the data banks of my brain for that, but I think I remember reading that going into that, people fucking loved him. Like, people fucking loved that guy. But the second he did that silly scream, they threw him to the wolves. That was true? He had a lead in the polls? Okay. Yeah. Like, it is like a WWE performance. Just one scream.
North Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
And he cooks it up, too. Like, look at him charging it. It's like a spirit bomb.
The White House.
Yeah! Yeah! And then Chappelle kind of just dug the nail in the coffin. He made a whole skit about it.
Easy to take back the White House.
I watched this episode so many fucking times. I loved it.
I would kick open the door to the Oval Office and I would chop that motherfucking desk in half.
I can imagine Howard watching this skit with tears in his eyes. Just one scream. Ahead of his time, though. Like I said, if he did this today, he would be extremely popular for it, and he'd get a lot of new fans. Is he alive? I don't know. I always just assume when I stop hearing about, like, big celebrities that they're dead. It's a bad habit of mine. I just assume that the reason I stopped hearing about them is because they died. He reprised his speech in 2016, no scream, though. What's the point, then? Here's what I say. I think Howard Dean should get the cobwebs off. You know, get on his dancing shoes again and make a run for it. But this time, invest heavily in the Dean scream. I think that should be the focal point of all of his campaign rallies. Build his whole brand around that and give it another crack. You could be his running mate. Yeah, I don't want to be his running mate. I'll be his campaign manager. I'll design his appearances. I'll have this man going on like Twitch rivals for games he doesn't even fucking play just to keep saying, yeah. Get Howard Dean in the next Smash tournament? Oh, yeah, have him casting Smash. But then wouldn't he become the breathtaking? No. I think it's a little different with the Dean scream. I legitimately think he got done so dirty. I don't know why that scream ruined him. Like, I really don't, to be honest. I don't know why people got so upset at the Dean scream back in 2004. It was used to trivialize his platform by his own party. Oof. Rough. Friendly fire, Sag. I mean, that is Sag. Imagine getting getting ruined because you got a little too excited, so you made a silly noise. Sometimes when I get excited, I fucking squeak. Like my actual throat like makes a squeak that comes out. It sounds like a dog toy. I could never make it in politics if you get fucked for something like that. I'd be out in the first debate. Or are you gonna run with, weren't you gonna run for mayor with Andrew? No, I just thought that was a really silly idea. Of course I wouldn't actually fucking run for mayor. They sampled the Dean scream in Breaking Bad. Oh, really? What? When? I don't remember that. Was that actually in the show? Wait, what? That... No shot. This has to be a meme, right? Why? Like, that doesn't even fit here. Nah, no shot. That's definitely just like a meme. Find another clip. Good idea. No way! What? Why is that even there? What? It wasn't... That had to just be there as a joke. Yeah, it had to just be like a little joke with the crew. Yeah, I mean, it adds fucking nothing to the scene at all. Like, it's just a random sound effect. It's like the whip cracks in Johnny Test. They must have just, like, been, like, laughing about this and threw it in. Audio engineers love the shit out of this. Think Wilhelm scream. Yeah, but I feel like Wilhelm scream is only used as a joke, right? Like, there's no way they actually use the Wilhelm scream seriously anymore. Like, that's just an audio engineer goof. Same here, though. Yeah, true. I wonder how many other times the Dean scream has been slid into movies and shows.